Hello guys, can you please confirm me whether audio video is clear or not? Am I visible? My audio is clear? Can someone confirm who are there in the class? Clear. Great. Hello guys, welcome to Unacademy Live NTA UGC NET because this is a continuation of the last two sessions in the last week. Teaching aptitude two parts were completed with respect to 2020. All the 24 shifts of UGC NET paper 1 question papers on a topic wise basis we started discussing. As part of that, unit number 1, 2 parts done. Now the third part we are going to take it today. So remaining 35 questions, 37 questions are there. So we'll be trying to do that part. And do not forget to hit a like button. Please do subscribe to this channel, Unacademy Live NTA UGC NET. And do follow me in the Unacademy Learning app. The link is given in the chat box. So if you just click on that link, you will get access to my profile there. Unacademy free live sessions are going on daily basis at 5:30 p.m. But that will be there on 13th onwards regularly. Only tomorrow we will not be having, and today also I didn't took it. And moreover, at Unacademy Plus platform also I teach. So daily 5:30 p.m. and 9:15 YouTube live is going on, and use the invite code Shiva Live to unlock the free live sessions at Unacademy Plus platform. So a free platform, and do join into my Telegram group. That is by typing Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam. If you can type this Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam in the Telegram, you will get one group and join over there. All the updates you will be given. So paper 1 special weekend batch is going on for this. So please use this invite code Shiva Live to join into this batch course for the paper 1. And you will also get, if you join into plus courses, one single subscription will give you all the paper 10 units in my course and all the other educated courses. Paper 2 10 units covered by me. So one subscription will give you all the Educator both papers within this period of time, whatever available you can able to complete it. Complete study material also available and mock test, everything. And if you take, today is the last day for this offer. If you take a 6-month plus subscription, you will get 1 month for free. If you take 12 months, you will get 2 months for free. And price hike is going to be there very soon by. So the whatever the price of existing plans of a 3 months and 6 months and 12, 24 months are available, that will be increased very soon. So try to take the subscription as early as possible by using my referral code Shiva Live to get it at a reduced price, and with a additional benefit of a 6+1 subscription also available. Shiva Live is invite code, use that and get the discount. So let us start with the unit. Part number 3 of the teaching aptitude, question number 1. So for optimizing the learning outcome, which of the following factors have been identified as the most effective in terms of the research evident in the global context? Good evening, Chetali, Mahato, Bhatti, Chanchal, Arunima, मीनू व्लॉग्स, एक कौन है भाई? हेलो मोना व्लॉग्स बाय AKS, साधना लिचिकोई. गुड इवनिंग ट्विंकल. हेलो अभिषेक. हेलो प्रवीण, कल्पना, Chanchal, Pushpa. Option 3 is the correct answer. Teacher related factor. Most effective in terms of the research evidence in the global context, because as per the research, which is a worldwide factor, is the teacher related factor are the most important one in the teaching process, or for increasing a learning outcome, for optimizing a learning outcome, teaching factors are more important. The hallmark, what is the hallmark of reflective teaching? What is the hallmark of reflective teaching? Hello Shreyansh, Madhu. Increase your resolution if it is blur. Please try to learn, increase your resolution. So answer for this question is that option number 1. So what is the hallmark of reflective teaching? Clear, organized and well structured content. Clear, organized and well structured content. So hallmark means it's a recognition or a symbol type. It's a recognition or a symbol type. It's a symbol of the reflective. That is clear and organized and well structured content is going to be there. In the reflective, it will be unorganized, because high level thought process always will not be having a structured one. But even the answer was given as an A. It's a highly thoughtful process. So it is developed by the Hunt. Clear goals for a people learning and ways of communicating and goals of a teacher and clearly to the student. Here, in what way organized and structured is given. Actually, this is an characteristics of understanding learning, but they have given as an reflective, because whoever wanted to highly thoughtful process, they are very clear in their mind. In an organized way, they are very well structured one. In a research way only they will go, like a research design and research literature review, after that sampling, data collection, data analysis, like that a sequence and structure will be there. Whereas remaining will be here interaction is not going to be there, that is why this statement is wrong. And here question and answer is not going to be there, that is why this is wrong. And here logical example based is of understanding level of teaching, that is why we cannot say. So answer is given as an 1, and out of the available option, this is the appropriate one. No issue, Babita. Even sometimes I also do the same mistake. That is why I asked you to verify again and again. Yes, Meenu, I explained that one. So answer is that 3, ACBDE, knowledge, understanding and application, analysis, synthesis, ACBDE. Answer is that option number 4 is the correct answer for this question. Statement 1 is incorrect and statement 2 is correct. Why statement 1 is incorrect? CBT ensures that high reliability. By whether it is computer based testing or anything, it is not going to increase the reliability and validity of process of evaluation on the effective and cognitive domains of a behavior. So it is the whether it is online based or offline based exam, because of that reliability and validity is not going to be increased or decreased. That is why first statement is wrong. Second statement, supporting material in the form of a program instructional models have a tremendous potential to maximize the learning. Tremendous potential to maximize the learning comes under here. Yes, supporting materials are nothing but a PPT or the PPT presentations or the graphics or the chart wise, those things, and a step-by-step presentation. This is programmed instruction, means step-by-step models. Next. Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. Facts and information get focused on which level of teaching? Option 1 is the correct answer, memory level. Facts and information get focused in which level of teaching? That is memory level of teaching. Memory level of teaching. Next, a teacher intends to use transformational approach in teaching in order to ensure effective way of influencing students' learning. Which of the following activities will be deemed appropriate in this context? Answer for this question is that option 4, that is A, D and E. A, D and E is the correct answer. That is providing sense of respect and trust for the student and communicating high level of expectation, as well as E, promoting careful problem solving and individual consideration. Transformational approach in teaching in order to ensure effective way of influencing students learning, effective way of influencing the students learning. So that is transformational means which is entirely changing approach. Changing. Now, providing sense of trust and respect, recognizing their efforts and increasing their learning ability and motivational levels. High level of expectation need to be communicated to the students and students has to communicate. Careful problem solving and individual. These are all 3 positive statements which is impacting on the teaching. Whereas promoting a contingent reward, wrong. Contingent is wrong actually. Intervening students of a task if the standards are not met. Whenever not met, only if you are involving, now then it is not going to means a lot. You have to involve all the time. Next. Great, Lechin Goi. Nice to hear. Congratulations. Contingent means it's occasional reward, may or may not regular appreciation. It's only occasional whenever something happened. Occasional appreciations. Aadhaar card not updated అని వస్తుంది. నాకు యాక్చువల్గా ఫామ్ చూడలేదు, నాకు కూడా అర్థం కావట్లేదు. ఈసారి కొంచెం టిపికల్ ఉందని అన్నారు. Hello Sarvani. So option 2 is the given answer, that is teaching and learning are integral relation. Teaching and learning are integral relationship. Which of the following will be considered as correct when TL model is used? TL is nothing but TL. T and L. Teaching, learning. So use of support material during the teaching can replace the teaching act if used carefully. Online methods are effective supplements for improving quality of teaching and learning. Acha, I think is this Coptic? So not Coptic. Kailan, if I am not wrong, Kailan, you are Kailan, sociology. So option 4 is the correct answer. Statement 1 incorrect, statement 2 is true. Wrong, right. Use of support material during the teaching can replace. Just because of these slides are available here, teacher is not required to explain this one. Wrong. They are saying it can replace. Only material is enough. So which is wrong. Online methods are effective supplements for improving quality. Yes, online methods is having more flexibility and more better visual presentation is possible in the online teaching. Great, Kailan. Nice. Nice to see you after a long time. How is everything? Join into the PhD. Acha, waiting for the interview. All the best. Bhakti, I have very less students now. I can remember easily. My classroom is small classroom, so I can remember all. Option 1 is the correct answer. Statement 1 correct and 2 is wrong. Measurement is about a quality. That is behavior and attribute. This is of quality. Always measurement means measuring of a quality. Test is a procedure. this is actually, you know, test, measurement, evaluation. Like this it is going to be there. Test, measurement, evaluation. So here test is a procedure in which sample of an individual behavior is obtained and evaluated and scored using a standardized procedure. Yes, it is like a unit test or a any test. It can be a small test or a big test. The test will be conducted to analyze the individual person behavior and what is his score according to the criteria which we decided. Next. In which level of teaching the activities of structuring, guiding, closely supervising the student's behavior predominate? Autonomous development level, reflective level, understanding level, memory level. Hello Shalini. Guys, do hit a like button. Likes and numbers are not matching. Please do hit it and make a match. If you wish to like, otherwise you can dislike also if you don't like this session. Option 4 is the correct answer because level of teaching, structuring, guiding, closely supervising students' behavior. Closely supervising is nothing but telling each and everything, like a spoon feeding type. Spoon feeding type. So telling each and every small step also. That is what a closely supervising, which will be there in the memory level of a teaching. Right. Next. Close supervision is a keyword. Next, which of the following is a ability, that is can do component describing a competency of a teacher? So answer for this question is 1. B, C, D. B, C and D. Look at knowledge. Can do means here which of the following can do competency of the teacher, not the learner. Carefully see. Can do means I can do, my ability, the teacher ability. Knowledge of this subject, yes, because of that the ability will come. The subject knowledge, if it is their ability. The communication skill of analyzing the learning task or the communication skill. Experience in handling a learning related situation. How you can better manage the classroom or control the classroom or the control or learning task related situations, how you are going to manage. And commitment to organizing a teaching learning task is not much saying about the ability of a teacher. Confidence in performing a teaching task is also personal. These both are going to be a personal. But can do means ability will comes from underlying the whatever the prerequisites for the teaching. Next. When reflective level teaching and learning are successful, student emerge with. Hello Manu, commerce goals. So answer is that option 2, B and D, B as well as D. An enlarged store of tested insights of a generalized character, an enhanced ability to develop and solve problems on their own. An enlarged store of tested insights of a generalized character, enlarged store of a tested insights of a generalized character, enhanced ability to develop and solve the problems on their own. So a reflective level of teaching is more of highly thoughtful process. It is store of a insight means highly thoughtful, where you are going to use brain much. Highly thoughtful in nature. Generalized character and enhanced ability to develop, solve the problems is nothing but a reflective level. That is reflective level only. Next. A model of a teaching is a description of. Yes, answer will be B, that is learning environment including a teaching behavior. A model of teaching is a description of, its teaching is a describing about learning environment including a teaching behavior also. Next, maximum, this is a repetitive question by most important, repeating again and again it is coming. So answer is that 1 is the correct answer, both 1 and 2 are correct. Maximum performance tests are designed to assess the upper limit. That is what a maximum means. Upper limit, what a person can do to a maximum extent. Typical performance means a situation based, how the person is going to behave in that typical situation. That is what the behavior in that particular typical response or typical situation, how the response is going to be there. Next. याद हो गया, correct. So answer for this question is that 2. Critical thinking. Teaching differs from the training and conditioning, so as it promotes a critical thinking. Critical thinking in a theoretical way is called as an teaching. Teaching will give you the base to thinking at a high level. But training is more of indicating enhancement of the practical skills. Conditioning is more of changing the habits. Changing the habits. Or changing the regular things or habituating something is called as an conditioning. And skills, improvising a skill is called as an training. Teaching is an improvising the critical thinking ability in a person. Right? And in the spectrum of a teaching methods given below, which are considered as a dialogic? Which are considered as a dialogic in nature? Option 1 is the given answer. That is C and D. You can look at C and D. This will go again, this answer will go for a toss only, because answer is given as somehow illogical answer, looks like. But as they are saying dialogic means, literal meaning of the dialogic is that discussion type. Discussion type of a learning. That is what a dialogic. Next, dialogic is a discussion type. Tutorials and group discussions here indicating a dialogic. But tutorial in the sense, you know, this is a one-to-one or many-to-many type of tutorial. A personal type of a training will be there. Now that comes under the tutorial. A two-way type of interaction is going to be there. Two-way type of interaction. Project work, individual. Demonstration also individual. Laboratory work is a practical one. Next. What are they contributive to the effective teaching? Answer is C. A, D and E. So key behaviors contribute to the effective teaching. There are key and helpful behavior. Two things are there. Here lesson clarity is a key behavior. D, teacher task orientation is a key behavior. E, engagement in the learning. Whereas questioning and probing are the helpful behaviors. These are helpful behaviors, whereas remaining are key behaviors in nature. Let me show you the chart. 5 key behavior: lesson clarity, teacher task orientation, engagement in the learning. These 3 are exactly as it is given. Remaining 2 are instructional variety and student success rate are the remaining 2. Whereas 5 helpful behaviors are using student ideas and contribution, structuring, questioning, probing, teacher effect. These are the 5 helpful behaviors which are indirectly impacting on the teaching process. These are research evidential behavior and these are key behavior given by the Gary D. Borich. Next. Which of the following factors contribute to school learning are termed as in social competence? Always remember, social competence means this is a capability of interacting with others. It's a type of maintaining a relationship, interacting with others. Answer for this question is an 1. Answer for this question is an 1, that is ACD, motivation, social skills and family support. In all these 3 cases you are trying to interact. You are trying to interact and how well you are developing a relationship with others. Intelligence, specific ability, this is about one's own personality. One's own personality. It is not about interacting with others. But these 3 things are indicating interacting with others. Right? ACD. Next. So if you can understand the word meaning in the question, it will be easy for you to pick up the statements. Because statement related questions are confusing somehow. Teaching modality, the modality of teaching has to be differentiated from the training and instructing in terms of which are the following learning outcome. And what basis we can differentiate the teaching from the training as well as instruction. On what basis we can differentiate? So answer for this question is that 2, because in the teaching critical and creative thinking is going to be developed, whereas instruction is just a give and take. Teacher will give the instruction and student will take the instruction. So give and take will be there in this, whereas training is going to be there on the skills enhancement, improvising the skills. And moreover, teaching just now in the last but one question, if you carefully observe, teaching is more of promoting critical thinking, there the answer. Now it is critical and creative thinking will be answer. Next. Which of the following given learner characteristics are associated with a field dependent holistic visual learning style? Field dependent holistic means in all point of view learning, visual learning style. Option 3 is the given answer, that is 2, 5, 6. Related concepts to personal experience. And fifth one, preferring to cooperate rather than compete. And sixth one is that preceding global aspects of a concepts and material. By they're asking field dependent learning style. Field dependent is nothing but they are purely depending on the practical things. So whenever they are learning by going into the field, like you are going to the industry and learning the concepts, whatever you learnt in a theory, now you are going to industry and observing them. So by directly having a personal experience, you are trying to relate the concept that you learned in the classroom. Preferring to cooperate rather than compete. There actually by going to with a field now, you have to learn in a cooperative way, because there is no competition in learning the practical skill. When you are going there, automatically you have to gain as much as possible by cooperating with the other fellows as well as with the industry people, and there you have to get a cooperation from the industry people also. Perceiving global aspects of concepts and maintenance is given. So this is actually global aspects means which are having holistic point of view. That is what a global aspects. Holistic means everybody has involved in this. Perceiving global aspects of a concepts and materials, which is indicating holistic means all the way in a 360-degree way. Which are the following potential factors affecting teaching are related to instructional facilities and learning environment? Instructional facilities and learning environment. So option B is the given answer, that is 2, 3 and 5. Non-availability of textbooks or reading material for use. And third one, proactive moves in the interactive processes. As well as fifth one, that is availability of smart classes. Availability of smart classes. So potential factor for instructional facilities means what are the facilities which are available, the facilities. And learning environment. Non-availability of textbook means you have to make it available. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Availability of smart classes. It will enhance the learning impact. Learning will be more easy if it is smart classes. Proactive moves means future-oriented moves should be there in the interaction. Next. Faculty is not an instruction by. The question is about instructional facilities. Faculty is not a facility. Faculty is one of the main component. It is not about the he is independent variable, faculty. When the here statement 4, where the statement 4 is given as an shortage of highly qualified teacher is not the instructional facility or learning environment by. It is about a main component. Shortage of highly qualified teachers, you have to make them available, but that is not about the facility, na. That is not about the facility. They are asking the question about facility and environment. So answer is that option number 4, because when the test data tells about the student level of proficiency in a defined area, procedure evaluation is called as an criteria reference. Proficiency is nothing but now you got 40% in UGC NET exam both put together. Means whatever the standard which is created by the NTA or the UGC for the UGC NET examination, you have been attained. That is 40% minimum in both the papers, we need to get it. That we got it automatically. That we got it, and now you are proficient enough in the area of that particular UGC NET exam. Next. Which are the following indicative of innovations in evaluation system at present? Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. Otherwise, you can hit a dislike if you dislike the session. So answer for this question is 3. Choice based credit system. In a recent innovation, this CBCS came into picture, which is credit based and electives are going to be introduced. This is not a new academic innovation. This is a evaluation innovation, not academic structure. Because of this evaluative innovation, academic structure converted into a semester one. Because of this innovative in the evaluation system. Instead of annual exams, now the semester exams came into play. Actually, semesters were there previously. Now it is more included in UG also. Which of the following teacher competency belongs to the domain of personality and attitude? Attitude and personality. So answer is that 1. Locus of control means self-control or the self-efficiency. Self-efficiency, both are speaking about the personality of a teacher only. Locus of control means one's own control and self-efficiency. That's what, both. Next. Identify the teaching strategies which are employed during the indirect instruction. Repetitive concept, correct. So answer will be 4, that is A, C and E. A, C and E. Emphasizing direct and indirect examples, inquiry based question and answer, and E, which is promoting problem solving approach. Identify the teaching strategies which are employed during the indirect instruction. Indirect instruction means where the learner role is going to be more of learner role rather than the teacher. Student role is going to be more. Problem solving approach, when the student is more involved in the learning process, then he will be solving the problems on his own and he will be inquiring to get the answer for many questions that he is having. Emphasizing on direct and indirect example, on by his own he can get the more and more examples because he is going to learn lively. Next. In which level of teaching the teacher role is more active rather than being interactive? So answer for this question is that 1, memory level. Memory level. In which level of teaching the teacher role is more active rather than, because teacher is more active in case of memory level of teaching only, teacher is more active. Whereas learner is more active in reflective level. Whereas in the understanding level, it will be interactive rather than active on one side. Both interactive means a learner and teacher both are going to have a same type of activeness. Both are engaged in the learning process. Nominal, ordinal, interval, scales of measurement and description of properties. This is actually a research related, but okay, we can consider. So answer for this question is that B. Nominal, classification, order and nominal, only classification. Ordinal, classification and order. Interval, which is a third one, classification, order and equal. Ratio is an absolute 0. So actually with ratio and fourth one you can get the answer. Only one option is available out of that. Ratio is the one which is going to have absolute 0. Perfect 0 is going to have only in the ratio. Good evening, Ankita. Yes, answer is C. Statement 1 correct, statement 2 false. Correct and false. Why? Indirect instruction approach to teaching and learning, in which process is inquiry and the content involves a concept. Just now we have learned indirect instruction includes inquiry and the content and the problem solving approach. Correct now, problem solving. Learner will be more involving in the indirect. NRT tell us about a student level of proficiency. Whenever the word level of proficiency is coming, that is actually a criteria reference testing. Just now in the last question we have seen, this question is last repeated and this question also given already. So mastery of some skills are a set of skills. Level of proficiency is nothing but comparison with a standard, which is a criteria reference. It is not comparison with the others. Proficiency means how much you are became excel. Correct, Sarvani. The goal of teaching as compared to training is to provide the opportunity of. Yes, reduce. Not even 1 hour you can't able to sustain by. 1 hour you can't able to sustain in the session. But the goal of the teaching as compared to the training is to provide opportunity of. Answer is that B is the correct answer. Sharing and caring leading to a critical and creative reflection. Goal of teaching. Teaching, I already told you, it is increasing a critical thinking. Correct now, I already told you it is increasing a critical thinking. Critical thinking. Sharing and caring leading to a critical and creative reflection, that comes under it. Sharing and caring leading into a critical and creative reflection. Again same concept. So you must understand in what way questions are being repeated. In Gagne levels of hierarchy, learning 9 levels of hierarchy is there na? Gagne total 9 levels of hierarchy is there. Out of that, which is before the concept learning or precedes the concept learning? Okay. All are saying D. Okay, unique answer is coming. So option 4. Before the concept learning, discriminative is there. Actually, other 4 are there. So last 4 are this one: discriminative, concept learning, rule learning, problem solving. There is a abundant scope for much concept learning under the stage of development of a learner. Abundant means much scope is available. Much scope is available for promoting a concept learning under which stage of development? Option C is the given answer. That is during the adolescence. Concept learning under which stage of development? Much scope is for promoting a concept learning because of during the adolescence, because in the adult stage you can't able to learn much. Mainly during the adolescent age only, that is teenage or where we are studying 10th class to almost our UG. During that age only we have to learn as much as possible, because later if you start learning now it will be a bit difficult. That is why SSC is having board examination. If you carefully observe, class 11 and 12 is also board examination. Use of programmed instructional material as supplement has the potential to optimize the learning outcome, and ICT, if used judiciously, will render the teaching and learning system effective and efficient. So answer for this question is that 1 is the correct answer. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Use of programmed instruction material as a supplement. Yes, it is an addition. Instructional material is nothing but step by step arrangement of the material. Now I sequentially arranged all the teaching aptitude of 24 shifts in a proper way. Total 1 questions are added. So that is increasing our understanding of the learning more. ICT, information communication technology, if you used effectively, it will increase the teaching and learning outcome in an effective way. Obviously, how we are using a PPTs or a charts or anything, it is increasing a learning in a more effective way. Next. For ensuring successful teaching learning system, both normative reference testing, criteria reference testing, procedure for interpretation of a scores have to be synthesized. Parents and educational administrators along with the student themselves need to know the status of accomplishment in terms of laid down criteria and relative positions of the participant vis-a-vis that of others. Answer is that A is the correct answer. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation. For ensuring successful teaching learning system, both NRT CRT have to be synthesized, means clubbed together, interpretation of both. Because norm reference testing is for giving a ranks like a percentile and all, and criteria referenced is that which is indicating a minimum eligibility, whether candidate, like our NTA UGC NET criteria reference is that 40% minimum you need to get in both the subjects, and NRT is saying both the papers, and NRT is saying percentile or else a ranks comparison with others. So both are clubbed together, then only will get an outcome. Parents and educational administrator along with the student themselves, they wanted to know their status, what is the rank they achieved and how much percentage they achieved, they have to know. Relative positions are nothing but a ranks. Criteria and relative positions are nothing but a rank as compared to others, in what position I am standing. Next, an open classroom environment marked by sharing and caring by teachers and students in their interchanges will be the most helpful for which level of teaching? An open classroom environment marked by. Option 3, reflective level. An open classroom environment marked by sharing and caring by teachers, students in interchanges will be the most helpful in which level of teaching? That is reflective level of teaching. Because open classroom environment means it is having a solution for many questions. Which will be the correct hierarchical sequential for following types of learning? That is simply, this is again 9 levels of Gagne. 9 levels of Gagne. Based on that, you need to answer. Quickly. So answer for this question is that A. BACED. BACED. Let me tell you. Sorry, all levels not can. BAC. First sign learning, later discriminative learning, later C concept learning, later E rule learning, and problem solving is the last one. Out of the given option, this is the sequence. Otherwise, 9 levels are having a sequence. These are all last sequence. Last 5 are given simply. First and last 4. 9 levels. 8 conditions are there in Gagne, not 9. These are 9 levels, 8 conditions. Acha, these are conditions only, na? Yes, these are conditions, correct. 9 levels are different, these are different. Correct, correct. 8 conditions. These are 8 conditions question. Which of the following research forms aims at putting theoretical advances with an eye on exploring a potential for generalizability? No stuck. Guys, do hit a like button if you like this session. Answer for this question is that 4. Why 4? Why 4? Because primarily putting to use, primarily main purpose is to use it, means apply the theory. Putting to use the theoretical advances. Putting to use the theoretical means whatever the theory we prepared, we are going to apply for it. That is applied research it is. Practical. Next. Which of the following intellectual characteristics in teacher need nurturing in order to accomplish subjective well-being leading to effectiveness in motivating, inspiring students of college level education? Option 2, emotional intelligence related. Which of the following intellectual characteristics in teacher need nurturing? Nurturing in order to accomplish subjective well-being of effectiveness in motivating and inspiring. This is more of a emotional orientation. Motivating and inspiring, a type of affective, AFF. Affective domain is nothing but emotionally intelligence related, emotional intelligence. Next. Instructional technology is a network of techniques pressed into series for realizing instructional objectives. Computer aided instruction can replace the teacher if the goal of education is personality development. Answer is that C is the correct answer. That is statement 1 correct, 2 is wrong. Instructional technology is a network of a techniques pressed into service for realizing instructional objectives. Realizing instructional objective means whatever the instruction by using a technology that you are giving, it is simply whether we are achieving that objective that we made or not. And second one is that computer aided instruction, CIA or CAI, which is CAI, computer aided instruction, can replace the teacher if the goal of education, whatever, whether computer aided is coming or any other it is coming, anything it is coming, it is not going to replace the teacher. Teacher never be replaced. Teacher has to be there. Technological advances will be there, but a teacher is going to be same and teacher is required whatever the level of technological advances. The praise TL model is applies to. This is a repetitive question. It's a repetitive question. So it is related to teaching and learning. Teaching and learning are integrally acts. TL, teaching, learning. Next question. From the following list of the learner characteristics, identify those which are associated with the field independent learners. Thank you, Mahi. So answer for this question is that 3 is the correct answer. A, C, D. A, C and D. Because here they are asking about characteristics of related to field independent. The previous question was of field dependent was there. Field dependent is different because we are purely depending on the entire practical portion in the field dependent. Whereas this is specifying independent. Field independent need to identify means opposite factor to the dependent will be the answer for this. Opposite factors to the dependent means focusing on facts and principle, because irrespective of the practicality, irrespective of the field, here they are focusing main on the facts and principles. Prefers and likes to compete because they don't want about others. They wanted to be independent in nature. That is why they'll compete with others. Can organize the information by himself because he is an independent. The learner is an independent. Likes to cooperate and perceive the global. These are dependent. These two are. Already we have learned this in the previous question. Next. Just opposite to the dependent. That's what we have to understand. Which of the following are said to be a style related to competencies of an effective teacher? Competencies of an effective teacher. Answer for this question is that 1, A and D are only correct. Style related to competencies of effective teacher. Organized demeanor, which means being orderly and clear control. One of the most important is that clarity, lesson clarity or lesson we have to in a clear way or proper systematic in a proper stepwise manner we have to organize the entire classroom, which is an effective teaching. And the flexibility in which means being sensitive and lenient. When you have to be strict, when you have to be lenient in the classroom control, you have to know as a teacher. Then only that teacher will be an effective teacher. Literacy, which implies that general knowledge is not much important because specific knowledge is more. Good at reading and writing. General knowledge is important, but good at reading and writing is not much important because all the good teachers not having a good reading capability, good writing capability. That is purely depending upon communication skill and subject skill. Self-efficacy, which refers to personal self-perceived capacity to perform. Self-perceived capacity, not an effect. This is not related to style of the teaching, because this is about a person as a personality. Evaluating and providing a feedback is outcome of the teaching. This is not a factor, right? So that's all about all the questions of teaching aptitude, my dears. So we have completed all the 24 shifts of the teaching aptitude questions from the 2020 examination of the UGC NET paper 1. Next session on 13th night 9:15 we will be starting with the research aptitude, all the shifts, 24 shifts, previous year question, part number 1 on 13th 9:15 p.m. Thank you so much. If you like this session, please do hit a like button and do not forget to subscribe to this channel and do follow me in Unacademy Learning app. The link is available in the description, and do join into my Telegram group Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam. And moreover guys, there is offer which is going on at Unacademy Plus subscription. If you want to learn more from me, you can just subscribe at this last point of time. Price hike is going to be there very soon at Unacademy Plus. And today at the today we are having a last date for this offer. If you take a 6 months, you will get 1 month extra. If you take a 12 month subscription, you will get 2 months extra. If you wish to take it, please do take the subscription and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, and you can attend my free live sessions also there in the Unacademy free platform. Bye bye to all. Have a nice day. We'll be meeting in the next class.